Hi, Vera Evans, and today I'm going to show you how to do your updates for your website, but I'm showing you in line with the security that I implement for my clients and for the security I recommend for people who have a website. Now, I'll be referring to other tutorials that I've done, and you can check out those tutorials. There'll be links below for you to have a look at them. And I just wanted to make sure that when you are looking after your website, if you're doing it yourself, that you're just covering all your bases. So the first thing I do is I'm in the back end here of my test website. The first thing I do is I go to Updraft Plus, the backup. Now, if you haven't set up Updraft Plus to take backups, there I have a tutorial for that, and you'll find a link to it. So I go and I check, and so I've done a backup already today, the 25th, but if I hadn't, I would do a backup now. The reason why I do that is because in reality, if you have business continuity, best practice is about having 3 sets of backups for your business and for your business assets like your website, so that if one contingency of backup fails, you have a second one and a third one to have a choice from. Sometimes 2 might even fail, but 3 failing at the same time is very, very unlikely. So having at least 2 helps. So that's why I set up backups for all my clients and why I recommend you have your own backups. So after I first done a backup of everything, then I check what are the updates. And at the moment, I only have 1 update to do. So I have a look at what they are. It's got to be WordPress is one of them. And I have plugins and I have themes. Now, I recommend a certain order to do your updates. And the order is because it causes the least likely problems if there are problems between the software from the different programs. So I always do the plugins first, and as I have none, I don't need to do any of those. Then I do update the themes. I have 1 theme that needs to be updated, so I'll update that. And then once the themes are updated, I go back to the page. And if WordPress needs to be updated, I'll update that as well. This one, it's a big update, 5.8, and I'm not ready to update to that yet. So I'm not going to update that at the moment, because I need to make sure that a 5.8 is going to work with the themes, with the plugins. And usually when a big update like that from 5.7 to 5.8 happens, not all the plugins, not all the themes work with it. And that's why I wait a bit before it gets updated. My next video is going to be about how to restore a backup once you've had a backup. So if you ever need to have that happen, that you need to restore a backup because something's gone wrong on your website, that video will be covering that. So I hope that helps. Take care. Don't mind the cat in the background. She wants to get out, which I'm going to go and do now. So take care of one another and be kind. See ya, V Evans, Stress Free Tech. Bye.